ability to create solution. Number two, leadership skill. What does it called? So everything rises and falls on leadership, people management skill, ability to work with people, emotional intelligence skill, ability to control your emotion, self-awareness skills. These are the skills you need to build people. It's a skill you need to build a team. It's a skill you need to build an organization. It's a skill you need to build a community, either a Christian community, a business community, of course, a business family. It's a skill you need. So this relationship is a relationship of significant or transformational, whereby you get your life transformed, improve, because you're going to be other successful people, and you also improve other people's life. So it's called a transformational relationship. What did I say it's called? Transformational relationship. It's a relationship of transformation, whereby everybody there can actually create a fortune for themselves. Then a fortune, they can actually create residual income. So you don't just wake up and say, oh, I'm not worthy of anything. No. So you can see there are two factors here. There's a factor happening outside of you. There's a factor happening inside of you. All those factors happening outside of you are called contributing factors. What does it called? Contributing factors. Of course, the factor happening inside of you is called determining factors. What does it called? Determining factors. So they determine your success. All those contributing factors are factors you cannot control. President, naira, dollar, your neighbor, your pastor. These are all the factors you cannot control. The factors you can control are the factors embedded in you. So they determine your success. All these contributing factors, they don't determine your success. They can slow you down, no doubt. They can delay you, no doubt. They can facilitate you, no doubt. But they cannot stop you. What stop men is inside of us. There are two factors. What also make men succeed inside of us. Those ones that help you succeed are called positive factors. Of course, the one that help you fail is a negative factor. So embedded in us. So what am I trying to say? Everybody have a winner and a loser inside of us. All of us have a positive and a negative inside of us. So we should focus on the positive and the winner, which is our faith, our belief, our commitment, our courage to take action, commitment to follow the process, determination, resilience. They are all the factors that help us succeed in life. Vitality, fidelity. Factors that actually stop us from succeeding are all negative factors inside of us, which is what? Fear, doubt, anger, resentment, hatred. So we should ignore all the negative factors. So you are the most important factor. Once you grow, everything will grow. Once you improve, everything will improve. Tell your neighbor, I am the most important factor. I am the most important factor. Turn to your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, you are the most important factor. So if you are the most important factor, then you need to add value to yourself every day. So that's why we have been focusing on you, how you can improve, because we know once you improve, everything will get better. So we started this class 3 days ago, financial turnaround. So today is part 3. So we should be able to call it today financial turnaround. So it turned around for this beautiful woman. So it can also turn around for you. 7 steps. 7 steps to move from the pit of poverty to the pinnacle of prosperity. 7 steps to move from the pit of poverty to the pinnacle of success, of prosperity. So we have about 10 outlines here we need to cover. So, and anybody that wants to move must first and foremost look inward. There's something you have. You have a story, you have experience, you have a skill, you have a pot of oil. Don't look down on it. Don't undermine it. Don't say, I don't have anything. You have hands, you have legs. You can talk, you can smile. You can actually do something. When you look inward, please recognize, conduct personal audit, conduct an inventory. Look at the things you can do without supervision. Look at how you can recognize them, then package them. So we have about 10 outline on this course outlines. So number 1, context for the concept. Context for the concept. Number 2, we have here, don't sell your children. Don't sell your sons. So no matter what happens, don't sell your future, don't sell your dreams, don't sell your idea. From pit to pinnacle, from pit to the pinnacle. So God cannot just move you without a process. And then number 4, look inward. Please always look inward. What God has given to you is a key to everything God has promised you. You must recognize it. You must recognize that you have something, that seed of potentials in you, that key of potentials in you. The solution you are looking for is not on the outside first, it's on the inside. That is number 6 now. The borrow vessels. Borrow vessels. You need people to work with. You need a relationship, relational currency. You need a relationship because money is not in a place, money is in people. So there's not a few. Talk to more people as possible, think big, create product for more people, because only limit. So if you just borrow a few, it will limit. The woman oil did not stop, even though the woman oil have the capacity to fill all the vessels in the whole wide world, but she borrowed a few. So shut the door and pour. So you have to pour yourself inside container, write books with it, package it, and then sell the oil, and then you can live on the rest. Pay your debt, and then live on the rest. Pay your debt and live on the rest. So live off the rest. Okay. So we started the class by giving us a context for this whole thing by picking a case study about a particular woman, a widow, with Elisha in 2 Kings 4, 2 Kings 4, 1-7. It's okay, we can pick a lesson from here as an entrepreneur, as an investor. So the woman, her husband died, and one of the sons of the prophet, a servant of the prophet. So the debtors came to carry her 2 children. So she ran to Elijah to beg for alms. So Elijah turned it around and teach her a valuable lessons. So the lessons is all about financial turnaround, and it examined the story of a woman who went from pit of poverty to the pinnacle of prosperity in 7 steps. So because most of the financial deliverance may start with a prayer, but always end with a plan. You always end with a plan, because God answers prayers with plan and strategy. God always answers prayers with plan and strategy. So the pit of poverty is when you depend on someone, when you depend on churches, charity, foundation, NGOs to survive on basic necessities. So when you are not depending on people, you are being forced to sell your sons. So those your sons represent your future, your legacy, your destiny, your hope, and your dreams. And you know the plan of the enemy is always to steal, kill, and destroy your future. So he does it by stealing your vision. He does it by killing your dreams and destroying your faith. So the devil steal your vision and make you see, and make you, devil steal your vision that you cannot see a future worth fighting for, worth sacrificing for, worth living for. You wake up, you don't have any reason to be alive. The devil has finished his work. So please don't sell your future for anything. Some people cannot see the way forward. Some people cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. They see darkness everywhere. You are telling them you can succeed. It's all fun. Forget about it. Now go find work do. Then they just give me money, 50,000, 100,000. Make her the chop food. Yesterday, I went to buy something at one of the supermarkets at Olon with Metro. So I met a young lady I saw in one pharmacist like that. I said, "What are you doing now? Are you still working there?" I said, "No." I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I quit." "Why did you quit?" He said, "The stress was too much. The salary was not enough." I said, "Okay, wow, that is good. So what are you going to do?" He said, "I'm waiting till next day to find something for myself." So what right now is there nothing, okay? Why don't you come and learn? Why don't you come and invest in yourself? Why don't you come and become the ultimate version of yourself? Why don't you come and read books? He said, "Okay." And even accepted. Before getting him, he said, "Oh, I can no longer do it. I don't want to read books." People don't want to invest in themselves. They want this miracle. They want this magic bomb, babalawo. They want this deliverance. They want an easy life. Tell your neighbor, life was not meant to be easy.
Life was not meant to be easy.
You were meant to be stronger.
I was meant to be stronger.
So you don't have to say things should be easy for you every time. Everything may not be easy from the start. In fact, not is always easy from the start. Going to gym to get 6 packs is not going to be easy from the start. You will cry, you will be painful, you feel like quitting, you feel like giving up. But if you persistently, consistently go through the gym, you will actually achieve what you want, the 6 packs. You want to learn how to drive a car. It's not easy. In fact, the first thing first, they will say you go and print one big learner and put on your back of the car you are going to use. And it's going to be well. It's not going to be good at the first time. But consistently, persistently pushing on it. One day you learn how to drive the car. Yes or yes? You want to fly a private jet. It's not easy. I can imagine how many times they will be thinking they'll have flight crash. But they keep going there. And they keep persistently pushing there. That's how they succeeded. Anything. You want to study medicine and surgery. You want to be a pharmacist. You want to be a doctor. You want to be a carpenter. You want to be a tailor. It's not easy. So the way you want to start something you have not done before, you have to become the person that you have not become before, to do the things you have not done before, to get the results you have not gotten before. So you can see, selling your future is a clear formula for them. So we are also encourage us not to sell your future, because your financial turnaround is not always a hand out, because a hand out will always feed you for a day, hand up will feed you for a lifetime. So this lame man was in Act 3 and also asked for Peter for hand out, but Peter gave the man a hand up. Stop asking God for hand out. Instead, grab the hand of God that is pulling you up. Make a transition from being economic dependent to stand on your own feet and become independent. Touch yourself, say I'm a success. Touch yourself, say I'm a millionaire. So look inward. Look inward, because something you already have from God is the key to everything else God has promised you. Conduct personal audit. Conduct an assessment on what you already have from God. God has planted a seed of greatness in you. All you need to do is to discover it, develop, and deploy. You are good in writing. You are good in talking. You have experience, good one and bad one. Document them. So stop looking outside for your answers. Look inside, because the key to the answer on the outside is on the inside. Keys don't look like the door they open. Seed don't look like the harvest they produce. Mango seed that you plant in the right environment, right condition, will grow and bear more fruit you can think or imagine, in season and out of season. So, number 2 steps after looking inward. The next thing is to do is to recognize your seed. So, if you don't recognize your seed of potential, the servant asked her, "What do you have?" He said, "Nothing, no, except a jar of oil." So instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you have. So don't take it for granted, because the woman took the pot of oil for granted, overlooked it, undermined it, and the pot of oil was not appreciated, was not recognized, was not utilized, was taken for granted. No value was placed on it. So many of us, you don't place value on your life. You don't place value on your skills. You don't place value on yourself, because you think you are nothing. No, you are nothing. No, you are nothing. You are not nothing. You are something. Don't call your something nothing. If you call your something nothing, it will be taken away from you. So we discussed so much to the point we talk about borrowing vessels. So human beings are vessels. So you're supposed to pour on yourself before you can fill other people. So when beggars come to you, they always come to you to beg. And when people go begging, doors is shut. Even, of course, a lot of people will start avoiding you. But the woman in depth, she had credibility. People still believe in her. Her neighbor were able to borrow her some vessels. If she but knew that she will not borrow a few vessels, she have borrowed a lot, and a lot. So, Mr. George, I think I will not need this one today. Thank you so much. It's really affecting my voice. So I think it's a cool something. So, and please always have relational currency. No matter what you lose, don't lose relationship, because money is not in a place, money is in people. So the more people you affect, the more people you create solution to, the more value you create for more people, the more money you make. Stop looking outside. All the money you need is already in you. All you need to do is not to borrow a few. Talk to more people. Dangote is Dangote today because Dangote is producing cement. not just for few people, for a large number of people. Dangote is producing salt, not for few people, for a large number of people. Elon Musk and Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, a large number of people. The question is that the value you are creating, how many people are you creating it for? Is it for few people? Of course, for few, we make few money. For a large number of people, make a lot of money. Think big, not limit. So today, okay, so we stop at we say that you are only limited in life by two things: the size of your imagination and the number of your containers. So if your imagination can think, we call imagination imagination. So imagination is two words, and image nation is a picture nation. We create a mental picture in a particular nation that nobody is seeing. Because everything is created twice. One in the mind, second in reality. Whatever you can create in your mind, you're going to live there like a laboratory. It's easier to live in the picture because you can never feature in a future you did not picture. So you must picture your future, live in your imagination, because limitations is only in the size of your imagination and not of your container. So think about your life, on the things you need to maintain the standard of the life you want to live, and how much do you need for your children to inherit. It will help you a lot, not just to borrow a few. So yesterday we ended by telling us to shut the door and pour. So we said you must package your experience in a container, pour it. Your books, you must package your experience in a book. You must package your experience in podcast. You must pour it, because if you don't pour anything into a container and put branding on it, it's a commodity. It's not commodity. See, bottle water now. You get flow for tap. The value of the water is not much, but you put in a bottle, brand it, and put it in the right environment. You make a lot of money. The same bottle water on the street, 200 naira. In Hilton Villa, 500, 1,000. In, of course, 4 Point, Atikote Benin, maybe 3,000. Obi Kubana, 10,000 naira. The same bottle water, but where you keep it determines the value. All of us today, why you are still a commodity, is because nobody taught you, nobody shows you how to package your story, how to package your experience, how you can package your lifestyle, how you can package what you know. Everything in life is packaging. Packaging determines the price. Sometimes what is the content is not even the value of it. I keep saying this: Rolex wristwatch is 45 million naira. Rolex wristwatch. That is not watch. That is luxury. It's not luxury. Rolls Royce, 300 million, 500, 600 million. That is not a car. That is luxury. It's not luxury. On a packaging. It's not packaging. So you can see that you need to sell emotions and feelings, package your product. So today, we talk about selling your oil. Sell your oil. So let's take some notes today. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. How you can package your experience and sell it. Write it down. Sell your oil. I put it there, the mystery of the oil. All of us have oil. All of us have oil. Oil represents, write it down. Your oil represents your experience. Bracket open. Things you have survived. Your oil, I'm going to give you things you can package. Your oil represents your experience. Bracket open. Things you've survived. Bracket closes. Comma, expertise. Your oil represents your experience, things you have survived, comma, your expertise, bracket open, your knowledge to do. What can you do? That knowledge. Can you play akara? Whatever you know how to do. So your oil represents your experience, your expertise, and your enthusiasm, your passion, bracket open, passion. Your oil represents your experience, things you have survived, bracket closes, comma, expertise, things you know how to do, bracket closes. Your enthusiasm, bracket open, passion, and empathy. Your oil represents your experience, expertise, enthusiasm, and empathy. Full stop. So your oil represents. So you say, when you tell me you don't have anything, it's not true. You have an experience, you have an expertise, you have passion, you have an empathy. There are some things you wish someone have done for you. If you wish that someone should have done this for you, why not you Find a way to do the things you're supposed to. Because other people are wishing the same thing too. Do it and then package it to give to people who should have done for you. Sell it. So you have oil. All of us have oil. Your oil represents your experience, your expertise, your passion, your empathy. Number two, your oil represents your life lessons and personal proverbs. Your oil represents your life lessons and personal proverbs. Your oil represents your life lessons and personal proverbs. So most of us are entrepreneurs, producing chairs, clothes, making clothes. All entrepreneurs. It's their life lessons. They sit down and said, I think I need to also make a difference in the aviation industry. I think I need to make a difference in the oil and gas. So let me give myself that experience and package the product for people that might need it. So you are a product. You are here for a purpose and you are sent for a certain number of people. So your oil represents your life lessons and personal proverbs. Number three, your oil represents your knowledge and skill that you are taking for granted. Your oil represents your knowledge and skills that you are taking for granted. So you know certain things. You know how to write WAEC. You have written physics, geography. You know how to sweep the floor. I wrote a book, my Facebook. I think I need to get some of the copy of the book. Please go upstairs, get me Standard and Think Global and becoming your own boss. I need to spread the online community so that you can go to Amazon and get our products. I'll show you my Facebook. My Facebook I wrote. Everything I wrote there was my life from the time I knew myself to the time I finished university. That was all the story I wrote there. And my first day that collapsed. And major thing that occupied the books was how I saw water leaf in the village, how I was doing garden business. This is all these things I just wrote. Experience about my life, the things I did not like, the things I think I like, things I succeeded. And this book is selling on Amazon. I don't really market my book for Nigerians, seriously, because I want to make money in dollars. So how to put it on Amazon? It's just my story. And I did not even know how to even write a book. So I just talked to somebody who is a book consultant, and she sat down with me and said, this way to start from, this is how to package it. And that's why you don't take financial advice from poor people. Because if he knows how to be successful, he would have become successful. So this lady has launched 2-3 books before that time. So she has actually wrote her own, so she can guide me through the process. Get a mentor in life. So all of us have knowledge. All of us have skills that you need to document. There are things you succeeded. Even if you write how a man survived from January to October under Tinubu government, write it down. People will buy it. I can tell you for truth. How people survive the price of fuel. That in your lifetime, fuel was sold for 1,000 XYZ, and you bought it and you survived. Write it down. How a keke drop is now 150 or 100 naira. See, people want to read your story. So don't tell me you don't have anything. Even if you don't want to write, gather people and tell them your story. It will inspire somebody to become more. Number 4, every story must be poured into a container. Every story must be poured into a container. Like books, podcasts, courses. Come and get it now. It's in my office. There are 2 in my office. Yeah, thank you. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I think I have one here. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, thank you. We can use this one. This is what I'm even looking for. Start Now, Think Global. If you open this book, all the things I wrote here is about my story, how I sell water leaves, how I was able to transform negative self-talk into a positive talk, finding positive friends in my life. So once you are successful than me, you will become my friend. If I'm more successful than you, I will not make you my friend. You have to virtually make me your own friend, because you need 2 relationships in life. 1, the people you need. 2, the people that needs you. The people that you need is more important than people that needs you. Because people that needs you, they need it because you are valuable. They need it because you are a solution to them. So you are no more providing value for them, they will not need again. So that is why you pay more attention people that you need. So that is where you're going to draw from. So you have to pour your oil into containers, your ideas into containers, like books, like courses, like podcasts, books, courses, podcasts, blogs, websites, events, etc. So once you pour your ideas into events, trainings like this, into events, into podcasts, into books, into courses, into blogs, website, etc., it becomes a great value. Everything is value. If I did not package my knowledge, my experience inside a book, you will not buy it for $10, $15, $20. They will not buy it. But as far as I package it, the difference between me and some people that they don't package their ideas. Okay, you have experience, whether good or bad or ugly. It was uniquely given to you for people who pass through the same road. So I want to make you understand that you're not here as a liability. You are here as an asset. I'm an asset. So everybody that come in contact with you should become better. Be genuinely interested in people, to add value to people, to leave the world a better place. Life is about contribution. What did I say? Okay, write this down on your notes. God allowed life to teach us. God allowed life to teach us a particular lesson. God allowed life to teach us a particular lesson that will become a lifeline for others who are still struggling with those things we have overcome. God allowed life to teach us a particular lesson. God allowed life to teach us a particular lesson that will be a lifeline to others who are still struggling with those things we have survived. God allowed life to teach us a particular lesson. God allowed life to teach us a particular lesson that we can be a lifeline to others who are still struggling with it. So the others who are still struggling with what we have survived, who are blocked by barriers that we are broken, who are blocked by barriers that you have already broken through. So God allowed life to teach us a particular lesson that we can be a lifeline to others who are still struggling with the things we have survived. Okay? So, who are still blocked by barriers that we are already broken through? So, there are so many barriers that are broken through. You survived Buhari, you can write it. How I survived Buhari for 8 years. I'm telling you. So, God allow life to teach us a particular lesson that we can be a lifeline to others who are still struggling with things we have survived. People are still struggling with the things we survived, who are still blocked by barriers that are already broken through. So, you are with me, shall I? So, there are so many things in life that you have learning how to cope, manage, live beyond certain limitations in life. So most of us, we are passing through a lot of things. Please journal it down, write it down. That is the oil that God has given to you. Everybody is passing through something. Either you are about to enter, or you are in it already, or you are coming out of it. That is the truth. Because God told us, when you pass through waters, I will be with you. When you pass through fires, I will be with you. Because He did not say if you will pass. Even Tinubu is passing through something. Nigeria is passing through something. People always say, I need what you want. Everybody get ahead, get wahala. Yes or yes? So, did you know that everything you pass through? Me, I tried business, it did not work for me. I tried fish farming, it did not work. One of my products, liquid soap and air freshener, got NAFDAC number in Oka. I had the factory then. The factory collapsed because I didn't have money to buy machine. I didn't have money to challenge the market. So I didn't have a mentor neither. So I just learned it and I started producing from those my brothers in Oka, Onitsha, at Ose Market, Relief Market, Ochanja. So I just mingle with them. I learned it from them without no system, no structure, which they never have any of them. So it was just trial by error and all of that. The business collapsed. So I now started and told myself, what is the major reason why everything I tried did not really work the way I wanted it? So it's because they did not create the delivery system, no system, no structure, no strategy, and all of that. So I have to start learning. So I knew a lot of people would eventually try so many things I've tried, and eventually did not succeed the way I did not succeed. So I have to start documenting my processes, and start teaching people how to succeed in life. Because you want to succeed in life, you want a financial turnaround, you need to value yourself. You need to know there's something inside of you. You need to look inward. You need to recognize it. You need to build vessels. You need to plan for tomorrow. Deny yourself today the pleasure just because of tomorrow gain. It's called delayed gratification. Write this one down as we move to the last one, but not the least. Write this down. Right? You can lose money and resources, but don't lose your pot of oil. You can lose money and resources, but don't lose your pot of oil. You can lose money and resources, but don't lose your pot of oil. Your pot of oil is your experience, your ideas, your skill. Don't lose it. Because as an entrepreneur, as an investor, how do you package your life for money? So don't lose those experiences. Document them. You can lose money, you can get it back. You can lose resources around you, you can get it back, but don't lose your pot of oil. Those things you pass through, your experience, your ideas, your skills, don't lose them. You can lose money, you can lose resources, you can lose, but don't lose your pot of oil. But those your pot of oil is a key to everything that God has promised you. So package your pot of oil in a container. If you want financial deliverance, you have to package your pot of oil in a container. Now you're a team leader. You need to know that you are the product your team need. Until you know that you are the reason for those people that are in your team, that is the best way. So if you feel that, oh, I will not train my team, I will not encourage my team, I will not inspire my team, I will not invest in my team, okay, you are sabotaging yourself. So how you need to do is that you have to understand you must sell the oil in order to get out of debt. You must understand that oil must be sold because money moves in one direction, from the consumer to producer, from the buyer to the seller. So you must sell. So people say, I don't know how to sell. Okay, you can learn it. Selling is a skill. What did I say? So if you understand that selling is a skill, you can learn it. So talent is a gift, but selling is a skill. So you can learn it. You can learn it. You can learn it. You can learn how to sell. Don't say I'm shy. Okay, if you sell product or service, you get cash. If you sell relationship, you get retainership. If you get idea, you sell what? You get what? Commitment. So you must sell something. So if you are shy of selling, Elijah told the man, sell the oil. And the last one, but not the least, pay your debt, leave off the rest. So the woman did not sell. Elijah was teaching her business. Look inward, recognize, borrow vessel, not a few, shut the door, package it, sell it, and pay all the debt and live on the field. Because you need to get out of debt. If you're going to be in debt, it should be good debt. There's a bad debt, there's a good debt. Bad debt, you borrow money to buy liabilities. Good debt, you borrow money to buy assets. That means that if you are going to be in any debt, it should be that you are buying an asset that is paying off the debt and you are going to live on the rest. So let's write it down. Under pay off your debt, because a lot of us, where you are today is because you are owing too much. Where you are today is because there is a pressure on you. When a man is under pressure, he cannot think very well. When a man is under financial pressure, he cannot create very well. So you need to know that debt is a debtor is a slave to the borrower. A debtor is a you need to know. So get out of debt. How you get out of debt is to sell. You must sell. It's a simple idea. I did not know how to sell. I learned it. You can also learn it. It's a skill. 10-hour skill. So let's write this one down. Sell your ideas, bracket open your oil, and pay off debt first. Sell your ideas, bracket the oil. Pay your debt first. Pay your debt first. Pay your debt first. And live on the rest to buy luxury, clothing, assets, investment, cars, luxury, vacation, etc. Sell the oil, your ideas, pay off your debt first, and live on the rest. So live on the rest. Live on the rest. So if you know how to package and you don't know how to sell, your name na sorry. So because I keep telling people the best way to sell is to have the best way to sell is to have a conversation. Because in conversation, you will now discover what someone needs. Don't just go and just think that everybody will buy your product. It's not true. That's why I like our industry, because when you meet somebody on prospecting, how are you doing? How are you doing? What are you doing for a living? We use what they call form, general form. Family, what again? Family, occupation, recreation, and money. Okay, is family, I'm fine. How is your wife? I'm fine. Children you have, I'm fine. Which family are you from? You know, all those things. Our body, I'm fine. So, occupation, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a carpenter, a doctor, I'm not doing anything. I went to school, no money to sponsor me, no wahala. What do you do when you are not for leisure? I play football, I watch matches, I do this. Okay, what are your concerns about money? What is money to you? Discussion does that. So when you tell them about money, you say, I really need forward to learn about this thing. Money is a big challenge for me. I wish I have somebody that mentor me. You know, both of you have an alignment in vision and direction. But meet somebody with money. He said, me, leave me, oh. Me, I define work. Leave me, oh. Money is bad. Money is hard to come by. Money is evil. He will tell you bad about money. You know, this one, in brain never start at all. He doesn't even know about money. He doesn't study money. So when you use conversation, you will not know what somebody wants. People will tell you, oh, me, I've been trying to build a business. I've been trying to build a company. I've tried to do investment, but it's not working out for me. Okay, if I show you, if I direct you to a community where you can learn, will you be willing to come and learn? You say, I'm not interested. I'm interested. Fine. So conversations open the door so that you can be able to know the people that you are sent to, people you can work with, or you cannot work with everybody. I would like us to write this one down. Write it down. Okay. Practice financial literacy by buying assets. Practice financial literacy by buying assets. And the money from that asset should buy your luxury. Practice financial literacy by buying assets. And the money from the assets should buy your luxury. Practice financial literacy by buying assets. Bracket open investment. The money from the asset and investment should buy your luxury. So practice financial literacy by buying assets. Bracket open investment. The money from the assets and investment should buy your luxury. So what kind of asset will you buy? Treasury bills, bond, mutual fund, go into real estate, build. But don't buy land to sell. It's called capital gain. Buy land so you can build on it and make money from it. So you practice financial literacy by buying assets and investments, and let the money from the assets and investment buy your luxury. So don't borrow money to buy liabilities. You can borrow to buy an asset. Borrowing money to buy liability is a bad debt. Say no, bad debt. Borrow money to buy liability is a bad debt. So write this down on your notes. Have a financial budget. Have a financial budget, comma, financial rules, comma, financial priorities and control. Have a financial budget. Budget your money. What budgeting does for you is calling your money with the name you want your money to answer. Have a financial budget, comma, financial rules, financial priorities and control. Have a financial budget, comma, financial rules, financial priorities and control. See, anything you call money, now so the money go answer. Money be like human being. Money be like dog. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Okon, Asukwo, Emeka, Cletus, Clifford, Amos, Matthew, Peter. And you call money asset, call money charity, call money Gary, call money fufu, call money bread. This one is for bread. This one is for recharge card. This one is for fufu. This one is to buy assets. This one is for treasury bills. You must budget your money. Only poor men spend money without budget. Every other successful people have budget. Federal government have budget. State government have budget. Champion bills have budget. Banks have budget. Only poor men spend money without budget. Budget your money. Have financial rules. See, every rich man bend rules to themselves. Poor people rules are bent to their organ. See, have rules to yourself. This money, I will not touch it. I'm going to use 10% is my errand boy. Say no, errand boy. I'm telling you not to be in debt. Because debt will not help you function as an entrepreneur. So use the money to buy an asset. Prioritize your money. That things that are a priority to you. There are something that will not be priority to you. For example, buying a Shebi and go and display in, of course, in marriage. To me, it's not a financial literacy. It's not. It's say you have a lot of money, or that person is very close to you. But even with that, see, until your money work for you, you are not able to spend the money the way you want. The goal is to make money work for you. Money must work for you. Say amen. The goal is that every money you make, a part of it is yours to keep. A part of it is to pay yourself. In fact, you pay yourself first. Tell your neighbor, pay yourself first. So you should buy assets. An asset should be able to buy your luxury. Yes, it's not going to happen by magic. It's not going to happen today. But you can bring out 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Okay? Whether you plan for 1 year or not, 1 year will still come and pass. When the people shout Happy New Year? We are already in October. Yes or yes? So November now, we're about to enter November. 2-3 days from now, we are in November. After November is what? December. Okay? The thing is this, money will never be enough. Money will never be enough. Because problem, no, they ever finish. Tell your neighbor, family problem, no, they finish. Family problem is too big. Let's narrow it down to your personal problem. Since you're born, they solve your money problem. Have you finished solving your money problem? That is the thing. So it's not all the problems you should solve in life. Some problems die by ignoring them. What did I say?
Some problems die by ignoring them.
Some problems expire with time. What did I say?
Some problems expire with time.
So what you should create and place priority on is to buy assets. An asset.
Assets.
If you see a man at 40, 50 years who is still struggling for money, who is in debt, is a man that wasn't taught, teach, educate him. He didn't have education. He didn't have proper understanding that in his 20 and 30 years, all the money he made, he should have paid himself 10%. 10%. Open an account you will not touch. Face bank, Zenith bank, money points, will pay. Every money you have, put 10% there. Even though somebody is dying, don't touch that 10%. Waiting 90% no fee solve. 10% no, 100% no go fee solve. Waiting 1,000 naira, no fee solve. 900 naira no go fee solve. Maybe 900 naira will kill you. After you have 900 naira for yourself, pay yourself this 10%. You no go die. See, it's not about having 50 million naira and you can't buy and say no. You need to learn the habit of wealth. Poverty is habit. Wealth is habit. It's a habit. The habit is that every wealthy man paid himself. Adding a certain amount of money, 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%, and they are consistent in it. They cannot go below that. Let me tell you something you need to understand. Your financial life is your responsibility to plan. Your financial destiny is your responsibility. Your legs is your responsibility to stand on your legs. A child that's afraid to fall will never walk. If you're afraid to pay yourself 10%. See, in the midst of that thing you call lack, I don't have enough, okay? You can still live on less. I say sound judgment is adjusting your expenses, adjusting your lifestyle, increase your income. You need to live below, far below what you are earning. So you don't be in debt. The clothes you are wearing today is enough. Repeat it. The more you wear your clothes, the more it shows you are the owner. Please, I'm telling you, I'm not joking about this. I have to shout it because I know that Tinubu is your president. So you must live on basic for 2 months, 3 months, so you can buy assets. You know, assets. Basic means food, shelter, clothing. What does it mean? Live on basic. You are not talking. Tell your neighbor. Basic means food, shelter, clothing. What did I say?
Food, shelter, clothing.
So this period of 1 year, 6 months, no more shawarma, no more ice cream, no more pizza. Deny yourself for 3 months, you no go die. If you live on food, shelter, clothing for 3 months without shawarma, without ice cream, use the money you save to buy assets. And assets. Let me give you this one before we close. Write this down on your notes. Be a business consultant. Be a business consultant. Be a business consultant. Be a business consultant by packaging your values, your oil, your giftings, your talents. Be a business consultant by packaging your values, oil, giftings, talents. Be a business consultant by packaging your oil, your giftings, your experience, your talent, your giftings, your experience, your expertise. Be a business consultant by packaging your ideas, values, experience, giftings, talent. Be a business consultant by packaging your experience, your value, your giftings, your ideas, knowledge, etc. And help people identify their own values using your ideas. Help people identify their own values using the ideas, using your own ideas. Help people identify their own values using your ideas. So be a business consultant by packaging what you already have and use it to help people identify their own through your own, and money will flow to you. That's how money works. Be a business consultant by packaging your own giftings, your own idea, your own knowledge, your own experience, and help people identify their own through your own ideas. Because that's how we make money. That's how pastors make money. That's why everybody makes money. That's how lecturer makes money. Lecturer package his own, call himself doctor, professor, PhD, give it to him. Now after he did that, he now come and teach you. As God will teach you so you can discover your own. So through his own, pastors that accepted Christ as their personal Lord and Savior, they went and read Bible and package it in form of sermon. And they're going to teach you. So through the teaching they teach you, you can accept Christ as salvation package. Yes or yes? Yes. So doctors, lawyers, they package their own and they use it to help you solve cases. And you pay them money. Money flows in one direction. Money flows from consumers to where? Money flows from buyers to where? So you need to understand. Money flows in direction. So if you position yourself on the right side of cash flow, money will flow to you. And I want money to flow to you. I want money to work for you. But definitely, you must know that you have something. Tell me, I have something. That one is begging for the charge card. Tell me, I'll package my something. So until you package it, it will not become a premium. Until you brand it, Coca-Cola is a brand. Dangote is a brand. Of course, Facebook is a brand. Virgin Atlantic is a brand. Microsoft is a brand. But those brands you see, this global brand, it was packaged by someone. See, Elon Musk packaged Tesla. Yes or yes? Mark Zuckerberg packaged Facebook. Yes or yes? Dangote packaged Dangote. Yes or yes? So you must package something. So if you want to package something, then be ready to work for people that package their own. So the choice is yours. So today, to move from pit of poverty to pinnacle of prosperity, you must look inward. Recognize your seed, that your seed will give you the harvest you want. Borrow vessels, not a few. Shut the door, package it, sell your oil, pay your debt, leave all the rest. Thank you so much. That is the best we can take today. If you're excited, shout aye. So tomorrow, I have a new topic for us tomorrow. You're mind-blowing. You cannot miss tomorrow's class for anything. Tomorrow, come with your notes. I'm going to fill your notes for you. I'm going to make sure, as you finish tomorrow's class, money will be looking for you. Money must work for you. Say amen. No, that one is begging for the charge card. Touch yourself, say I'm a success. Touch yourself, say I'm a millionaire. So, I have, let me talk to the online community. Please don't get involved in a business without a mentor. You know why? Mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stands at the shore of mentor will see far. See you at the top. See you tomorrow. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. For the rest of us, all our courses